Hello friends, today we have a special guest here with us today to do the weekly challenge. This here is Miss Emily.
Hi everyone.
And she is a certified yoga instructor, so we are very fortunate to have her with us today. And she's going to walk you through some stuff that is going to be beneficial not only today but for any time going forward.
Hi everyone, I'm super excited to be here. So today we're going to focus on our posture and sitting upright. I know everyone's been on online classes and staring at a screen, and I know, at least from my own personal experience, I tend to hunch over. So today we're going to work on staying tall and keeping our chest open. Now let's get started. Alright everyone, so we're going to begin in mountain pose. So what we're going to do is we're going to root our feet into the floor. We're going to engage our core, we're going to squeeze those abs, and then we're going to stand tall and reach our arms up to the ceiling. We're going to grab our left wrist with our right hand, and we're going to lean over to the right hand side. We're going to come into this banana shape, and we're going to try and create space along the left side of our body. So with every inhale, we want to try and move those ribs apart. With every exhale, we want to feel that side body lengthen. Good. On your next exhale, return to center and drop those arms. We're going to shake it out a little bit. Maybe do a couple of shoulder rolls backwards, a couple rolls forwards, and get everything loosened up. You can take another inhale, reaching wide, maybe wiggling those fingertips a little bit, bringing your hands over your head, and once more, we're going to go to the opposite side, so right hand to left arm, and bending back into that banana shape. Good. So with every inhale, you want to feel your ribs move apart. With every exhale, you want to feel that length increase. Good. And you want to make sure your chest is staying open. You don't want to be collapsing in like this. Keeping that wide open chest. Perfect. And release. Good. I'm going to bring our arms above our head. One more time. Inhale. And this time you have two options. So the first option is you can interlace your fingers like this and stretch upwards, or if you're looking for something a little bit more intense, you can turn your palms up to the ceiling. Good. So you're trying to bring your shoulder blades down towards your hips, but your palms up towards the ceilings, or if you're doing the other version, the backs of your fingers towards the ceilings. Good. One more breath. Exhale. Whew. Return back to normal. Perfect. So now we're going to do a half forward fold. I'm just going to go on my side so you guys know what it looks like, but you guys can stay facing forward. So staying in mountain pose, keeping our legs still active and engaged as well as our core. We're going to inhale, hands on our hips, and then hinging at the hips, keeping a flat back. We're going to come into that half forward fold. Good. So keeping your neck nice and neutral. You should feel this in the backs of your legs. And you should also feel this a little bit in your shoulders if you're keeping those shoulder blades down your back and that core engaged. Good. For your next exhale, come on back up. We're going to swing our arms up to the ceiling and then bring them back down. Good. One more time. Inhale. Reaching our arms up. Exhale. Arms to our hips. Up forward fold. Excellent. So this time we're going to bend the knees. Bring the hands to the ground. And we're going to come into a tabletop position on all fours. So what's important here is that we have our hands spread apart. Those fingers are rooting into the mat, and we're going to begin a cat-cow. So for our cat, we're going to inhale, and we're going to curl in our spine. Good. So it's like you're trying to bring your belly button to your forehead. We're going to hold that. And then with your exhale, you're going to arch your back, send those shoulder blades down your spine. Your chest is open, your gaze is upwards, and we're in cow. So following your own rhythm or your own breath, we're going to go through this series 4 more times. So inhale, cat, exhale, cow. We're just warming up that spine. Inhale, cat, exhale, cow. 2 more times. Last time, finishing with our last cow. Perfect. Now we're just going to come back to that neutral tabletop position. Send our bum towards our toes, keeping our arms nice and long, and we're just going to rest in child's pose. Take a moment here. Perfect. Now we'll come back into tabletop. So now we're going to take our knees hip width distance apart, curl our toes under, and we're going to come into a downward dog. So you can stay here with your knees slightly bent, or if it's more accessible to you, you can unbend your knees. And then together, regardless of what position you choose, we're just going to pedal into our downward dog a little bit, get some movement going, making sure your ears are between your shoulders. And you're trying to create as much length as possible with your arms. You're pushing that mat away from you. Good. And on your next exhale, bring your knees down, toes uncurl, and back into our child's pose. And we're going to do this 2 more times. So inhale, tabletop, curl the toes under, downward dog, whatever variation you like. Pedal through that downward dog. Keeping those arms long. Exhale, knees to the ground, toes to the ground, and forehead to the ground. Inhale, one more time. Tabletop, down dog, and paddle. So it's not important if you get your heels to the ground or not. What is important is that you keep your arms nice and long and strong. Good. And back into child's pose. Perfect. So I'm going to get you guys to join me in tabletop one more time. And an important part of having good posture is having a strong, stable core. So we're going to come into an easier version of side plank. So what you're going to do to start is you're going to take your right hand and put it between your left and right shoulder. So you're going to center it. And then you're also going to center your right knee. So keeping your right knee bent, you're going to straighten your left leg, bring your left arm up, and you're going to come into a side plank. So you want your shoulders stacked on top of each other, your hips rotating open, rooting that right hand into the floor, extending those left fingertips. Good. I'm going to hold it. If you want more of a challenge, maybe raise that left leg. Good. Activate that hip. Exhale. Bring it back down. Come back into that neutral spine tabletop. Excellent. So we're going to do the same thing, but on the other side. So our left hand comes to the center of our chest. Our left leg is in alignment with our left center hand. And then we're just going to straighten our right leg. Right arm comes up. And it's okay if you're a little shaky. We all have our shaky days. We're going to hold if you want. Bring that leg up. Excellent. Next exhale, bring it back down. Tabletop position. So from here, we're going to curl our toes under. We're going to spring load ourselves and jump our feet between our hands. Or you can step them forward, whatever works for you. And we're going to come back into our mountain pose. So now we're going to do a little balancing challenge. We're going to do tree pose. So we're going to start in mountain, so rooting our feet down to the floor, giving us that stable base. We're going to put our hands on our hips to start, and we're going to take our left leg, and we're going to turn our hip out, and you can either bring your foot to your ankle, to your calf, or if it's available to you, to your inner thigh, but avoid having it at your knee level. So we're going to start here, and we're going to try and balance on our right leg. So if you're having troubles balancing, you can pick a stationary point and focus your gaze there. It's an excellent way to help your stability. And it's okay if you sway a little bit, tree sway. You can bring your branches up into the sky, your leaves, your fingers, you can wiggle them around, wave them, staying strong. Remembering to keep those shoulder blades down your spine. Perfect. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, release. Good, and you might want to shake out that right leg a little bit. And now we're going to do our left side. So we're going to bring our right leg to our ankle, calf, or if it's available to you, your upper thigh. Inhale. Spread those branches. Stay strong. Use your gazing point, your stationary gazing point. Maybe sway a little bit. Good. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. And release. Good. And we'll shake that one out too. So we're almost done. We're just going to all take a seat. And we're going to do a gentle spinal twist. So standing up nice and tall, we're going to raise our right arm above our head, bring it around, gently bring our left arm across our body, and just gentle twist. So gazing to the right. And this should feel good. We're going to hold it for 2 more breaths. Perfect, release, we're going to come back to the center. So we're going to inhale, other side. Left arm goes up, reach it behind. Right arm comes across the body. Taking our gaze to the left. Good. Staying tall and strong, imagine you have a string on the top of your head and someone's pulling it upwards. Good. Exhale, back to center. So, that has been everything today. Hopefully this is something you can do quickly when you need a study break or just some way to break up your day. If you're using this to end your day, from here you're more than welcome to just lie on your back and take a mindful moment. Take a few deep breaths there. Thank you so much for having me today, and I hope you guys enjoy homeschool. Thanks. Bye.